Good morning, everyone. Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. It's gonna be 84 degrees today. I'm so happy. Oh, we needed this break so much. We've been having triple digit temperatures, like high triple digit temperatures for basically weeks on end. So this is just such a nice reprieve for all of us. So I wanted to do some gardening today, which I'm very excited about. So Jason and I decided to go to the garden center because I need to pick up a couple things, but we decided to take the opportunity to go on a little coffee date, which I'm very excited about as well. Maybe we'll sit outside. I did want to remind you all again, this mess out here, we are reorganizing our metal workshop, which we need to do it so badly. So we've taken everything out, which is, is the perfect time of year to do this. We have plywood that we're going to be putting on it. So you're going to see that in the background, and you're going to see my crazy dog with the zoomies. So Jason and I are going to head to the garden center, Green Acres. I need to get some flowers for my July blooming garden. So for those of you who don't know, this year, every single month, except for January, because I started this in February, every single month I have gone to the store and I have picked out plants, shrubs, and perennials that are blooming that specific month, with the goal that next year I will have something blooming every single month throughout the entire year. I'll have something pretty to look at. So like for March, I had osteospermum. For February, I have purple lilac vine. Was it April homestead verbena? Yeah, I don't know. I have to go back and look and see exactly what I did. But it's July. Well, it's almost the end of July now at this point. But that's okay. So it's July. I know exactly what I want to get. So we just have to head there, grab it. But first, let's go get coffee. Okay, we are here. This is, well, I would call this my local garden center, even though it's about 20 minutes away. I love going to this one. This one is in Elk Grove, California, and it's just, I don't know, it's just my favorite one. It speaks to me. So what I'm thinking for my July blooming garden, it's always out in the front. Usually this garden center, they'll put whatever's blooming that, this time of year out in the front. And as you can see, they have coneflower out in the front. So coneflower, I don't have any of these in my garden. And I didn't have any in my last garden either. But when I went to Ohio to cultivate and I went to a whole bunch of people's gardens, all of them had coneflower, and everybody was talking how much they love coneflower. And so I thought, I need some coneflower. So let's go in and see what other colors I can find. And then we have a couple more things we have to do here. Okay, I feel like I haven't been here in so long. Okay, I just found the coneflower, but oh my gosh, I am distracted. Look at how good these look. So this is the Chitalpa, the El Nino Chitalpa. But look at how beautiful these are. Oh my goodness, I am so excited about this plant. So this is a new one from Proven Winners this year. I've talked about it. It is supposed to be so heat tolerant. It's basically supposed to absolutely love the heat. Zones 6 through 9. It gets 10 to 15 feet tall and 8 to 10 feet wide. I have to hold myself back. Like, I want to buy another one of these because these are blooming and they're beautiful. Mine looks good. It just is kind of smaller than this one. It's a little bit younger than this one. But I only need one of these. Honestly, I only need one. Oh, Jason, look at these.
What is that?
Isn't that beautiful?
What is it?
It's grass pink crystal. It's a ruby grass. Oh, this is so pretty.
Nice, I like those.
Isn't that beautiful?
Unique.
I think we need to get some of these.
Yeah, those look nice.
Those are so pretty.
Those would be beautiful in our center island meadow one day.
Yes. See? You're
that?
thinking. Yeah, good ideas.
It'll all be like, wispy.
I know. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I definitely want these. Oh, I love it. And then you see the crepe myrtle behind. Look at how good those are. So, the other reason why we're here today
is I don't remember.
What? You were doing so good.
I'm on camera and I blanked out.
I'm going to leave that in. So the other reason why we're here today, not only to get some flowers for the July blooming garden, but
we're scoping trees.
Yes,
That's
we're
right.
scoping trees.
That's right.
So we have lived in our property for about a year now, and it's been great. And we need more shade.
We need shade.
We need more shade desperately. So this fall, we've decided, is it for September? Is that what we're doing?
I think so. That's the plan.
So in our September budget, we've budgeted out for a bunch of shade trees. And so we're going to come here, we're going to do one big purchase, get it delivered to our house, and then spend September planting trees, which is really what we need, right? And I'm glad we didn't do it last fall, because
we wouldn't have known where to put like what we needed. And
we wouldn't have known. There's some places in the garden that's just like way too hot, and so it needs a shade tree, and places that I wouldn't have kind of expected. So today we're going to kind of look at the trees, decide which ones we want. I mean, I already know I want some of these crepe myrtles, but yeah, so that's the other thing we're doing today. But let me pick out my July blooming garden stuff first, but I'm definitely getting these. And here's the coneflower. So now I just need to decide what color I want. I don't know. What do you think, Jason? Orange?
I was going to say orange.
I kind of like the orange.
We have a lot of orange already.
We don't have anywhere near enough orange. As you can see, I'm feeling orange lately. I'm enjoying orange colors. I do like the pink. You want to do pink?
Where are we putting these?
I don't know.
Oh.
No, you know where we're going to put them?
Right.
Under the black walnut.
Oh.
Because coneflowers are supposed to be really good under black. They can grow with black walnut trees.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a certain kind of plants. There's a list of plants that can grow under black walnuts, and coneflower is definitely one of them.
We should definitely plant it.
I know, because nothing is surviving under the black walnut. I like pink. Look at how good that looks together.
Okay. Done.
Let's do it. What is this called? SS Rainbow. Is that all the pink? We got them all? No. One more. Sorry, guys. I hate clearing the shelves. Hopefully they have more in the back. So I just looked it up, and SS stands for sun seekers. I think it's just kind of like a type of plant, kind of like sun patiens or supertunia. So SS Rainbow coneflowers. Let me show you a picture of when they're all grown in. They're so pretty. And then we have this beautiful pink crystal grass, which is such a fabulous name for it because it does look like pink crystals. I love it. Okay, you want to go look at trees?
Yep.
So this one right here is called a pink velour crepe myrtle, and I actually already have one of these in my long border. So this one's huge though. Look at how much it is. So I don't think I'll be getting that one. I think I'll be getting more of these type of sizes over here. I think these are pink velour too. Yeah. So I am thinking these. In the center island? Right, on either side of the walkway.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be pretty? So we do have our leach field in the center island, but I've been talking to some septic professionals about it, and basically what they say is however tall the tree gets, that's how far away from the leach field it needs to be. So because this one only gets 8 to 10 feet tall, technically we only have to do 8 to 10 feet away from our leach field, and there's plenty of room basically where we want to put these. So I think we're going to get some of these. We're not going to get them today. We got to wait. But I'm tempted. All right, back here is the tree section. And this is one, I've showed you all this one before. This is the strawberry tree, or Arbutus marina. This is such a good tree for us here in this area. It is evergreen, which is fabulous. And it does get these cute little pods, which can be a bit messy, but I think I'm okay with that. But look at how good this one looks. So I think this is one that is definitely on my list, but just because it does so well for us. Here's a pineapple guava. This is another one that's supposed to be really, really good. It's another evergreen. I'm not a huge fan of these, just simply because they always seem a little sparse to me. But like these look a little bit better. I don't know. I'm just not always a huge fan of these. Michael Glassman loves them. A lot of people love them. I don't know. What do you think?
Sparse was what I thought by looking at it too.
Sparse, right?
To be more full.
I know.
Maybe they get more full. I haven't seen pictures of mature ones.
Not really. I mean, some of them do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they still have that kind of sparse look to it. That's just my opinion. And then, of course, olives. I love olives. We have a lot of olives already. But that might not be a bad thing to put in the center island. Look how good those look.
Those are fruitless ones, too.
Yeah. Well, those look nice.
Yeah.
I mean, those are just as sparse as the pineapple guava.
I don't know. I like olive trees.
I know. I love olive trees. I should put this one by the hot tub. Because it's an olive screen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Wouldn't that match?
Uh-huh.
And then podocarpus, of course. This one, Podocarpus gracilior, is just, it's just such a good tree. This is called a fern pine tree, and it's a fabulous screening tree. So this is one that I'm pretty sure I'm going to put in the orchard next to the orange, chiclet orange Tacoma. That's, kind of in that purple and orange garden. So I really, really like this one. Let me show you guys the stats. 20 to 60 feet tall, 10 to 30 feet wide, slow growth, frost tender, evergreen. It's just a good tree. I just really like that. So I think we're going to get one of those. Now I reserve the right to change my mind because we're not coming in for a little bit just to do our final purchase. So right now we're just getting ideas so I can start planning out what trees I want and where I am going to be putting them in the garden. See, I'm trying to be responsible. I'm trying to plan things out. You know what else I need?
What?
A lemon.
Oh, yeah.
Or, for that one area. Yeah. Let me show you guys the area I'm talking about. I do want to put a lemon tree in there, I've decided, just because it'll go with the orchard. They're almost too sweet.
It tastes like lemon.
Jason, we're talking about Meyer lemons. Yeah.
I like regular lemon better than Meyer lemon.
I agree. I was already thinking of regular lemon anyway. Okay. Yeah. So we already have a lime in our orchard. We have 2 oranges in our orchard. And we have pomegranate and we have fig. So we definitely need a lemon, if I can find them. I don't know where they are. Lime, 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 lime.
Lots of limes. Wow.
So many limes.
There's lemon.
There we go. Okay. So there's Meyer.
Pink variegated lemon?
I know.
I never heard of that.
Yeah. That's what pink lemonade is made from.
No.
I tried.
You almost got me.
Okay, here's Lisbon. Here's Genoa. Here's Eureka, which is what I think I want. Yeah, I think I want Eureka. So let's see. 10 to 15 feet tall, 10 to 15 feet wide. Evergreen semi-dwarf citrus. Yeah. So there's the price. I'm also taking video of this so that I can add up how much it's going to be. So you can see that right there. So Eureka lemon. We have a lot of people grow, grow Eureka lemons. My friend Melissa that I did a garden tour, she has a Eureka lemon in her backyard and it's beautiful. So this is definitely one that I want. Okay, so here's some more of the crepe myrtles. They are looking good. They're just so beautiful. There's a whole bunch of different varieties, different colors you can choose from. And this is another plant that just does so well for us. Okay, there's a fruitless mulberry, one of my favorites, Chinese pistache, which I'm tempted to plant another one of these, but they get huge. Okay, Oklahoma redbud, love it. Western redbud, this guy does so good for us here. So I think that's
a good choice.
Yeah, I think, why do they only have small ones though? That's annoying. Maybe they'll have bigger ones later in the season. But yeah, Western redbud is definitely going to be on my list. Show you price. Okay, then we're at maples. Do you want a maple?
I mean, don't maples need, I thought maples needed shade.
No, that's Japanese maples.
Just Japanese maples?
Yeah. Yeah, these are regular maples.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to clarify what Jason just said, in our area, Japanese maples need shade. We can't put, well, there's some Japanese maples you can put in sun, but mostly they need to be in shade. In other areas of the country, Japanese maples need to be in full sun. Look at how pretty this pink crystal grass is.
Yeah, Yeah, this is awesome. I like
This
this
is
stuff.
so beautiful. Do you think we need more?
I mean, eventually. Do we need more today?
Yes. I mean, it's so pretty.
Very pretty.
This way, this way. Okay, so we've got conifers over here. Another plant that I definitely want is the icy blue or glacier blue podocarpus. It is such a pretty, pretty plant. And I've stayed away from it because I've heard people say that it's such a slow grower. It's not worth it. Again, Melissa that I was just talking about, she has one and she says that hers grows totally fine. So this is definitely on my list. And I'm pretty sure it's going to go in my long border. It's not cheap though. You can see that. So 15 to 25 feet tall, 15 to 25 feet wide, slow grower, but it's just so pretty. Oh, look at these olives.
Wow.
How much do you think that is? Yeah. I don't think we can afford that.
Holy
I
cow.
know.
That's not 500 would have been a lot.
No, that's because they grow so slow.
Yeah.
You know, you're paying for the other place to grow them.
This one's too.
$4.75. This is a crepe myrtle, right? Yeah.
No, but like the
What is it?
multi-trunk, it's so pretty.
You like the multi-trunk ones?
Yeah, it's not like our old house.
Yeah, that tree was so pretty at our
That's
old
pretty.
house.
I know, that reminds me of it.
Oh, and then we have a jacaranda tree. Oh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. Bonsai blue jacaranda tree. I might get this one too. So Deb from San Diego, a cozy garden, she is eventually someday bringing me a jacaranda tree.
These are pretty.
Aren't they pretty? Look at the flowers. Look at that.
Oh, wow, I didn't even see that.
Look at that. The whole thing is covered in those
No.
purple flowers.
Really?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh,
You should
we
see.
should get one of these.
You should see
I thought
pictures.
this was like a fern, honestly, when you brought the little one home.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fern, and they're so pretty.
No, and they're going to get huge. The problem is most jacaranda trees are only hardy to zone 10, which is what I'm worried about for the one that Deb gave me. But this variety,
Down to zone 10.
down to zone 10, down to zone 10. They're like all over the place in San Diego. But this variety, Bonsai Blue, is zone 9. Where does it say? Zone 9.
Sweet.
9 through 11. So I don't know if it's just a special one. But yeah, this is on my list. Sold. Look at these.
That's pretty. I like that combo. The color is really nice.
Here we go. There's the price. How come this says 10? That's weird. Okay, 10 to 12 feet tall, 6 to 8 feet wide. So this is the difference. The Bonsai Blue patio tree is much smaller than the ones that Deb has. Deb's trees are like 40 feet tall? I mean, they're like giant trees. So, Deb, I still want that jacaranda tree, but I'm going to get one of these too. Is that your favorite?
I think so.
Yeah.
My favorite tree so far.
Yeah. I talked him into it. We're getting a couple more. We're getting a couple more. I want to have a really good show. There we go. There we go. One more. Much better.
Good. Cart's full.
Cart's full.
Can't get any more.
Okay, let's go. Let's go plant. All right, and we are all done with the July blooming garden, and I am so happy with it. It turned out better than I thought it would. So obviously it's the next day, it's the next morning. Jason and I got home from the plant store, and since it was so cool, it was so wonderful, we decided to work on some other projects, specifically in the metal workshop, where sometimes it gets really, really hot in there. So we decided to push this until this morning, and I am so happy with it. So here's a closer look at the July blooming garden. I'm so happy with it, you guys. I'm so happy that I ended up getting the pink coneflowers because they match the pink crystal grass. This pink crystal grass is absolutely stunning. I'll put the stats on right now. We planted them about 12 to 16 inches apart. They do not get big, and that's why I wanted to get a bunch of them at the garden center so that I'll have a big mass of them right here. I think it's going to look really pretty. And then I have the coneflowers, which are called SS Rainbow, which is Sunseeker's Rainbow. And when I bought them at the garden center, there was a couple pink ones, but a lot of them were in buds like that. So I wasn't quite sure what they were all going to look like, and I looked it up online, and look at how beautiful this is. So they get max 30 inches tall, about the same spacing as the grasses. So I really wanted to pack it in so that this little corner right here is nice and full, and I just am so happy with it. Now, you saw Jason and I, we amended the soil with planting mix just because the soil here is so incredibly rocky. It is so annoying. We were talking about when we were planting it up, we were talking about why there's so much stuff in this soil back here. And I truly think this was the place that they we all have kind of like a junk pile where that you just kind of put wherever in your house. I truly think that at least somebody who lived here at this house at some time, this whole area back here was their junk pile. Cause there's a lot of random stuff in here. So anyway, it's kind of mounded up right now. And then we did a couple inches of mulch, but that will all compact down very soon. And I think it'll I'm really happy with it. I think it'll be pretty. And all ornamental grasses are supposed to be able to grow well under a black walnut, and coneflowers are supposed to grow well under a black walnut. I am definitely noticing the effects of the black walnut, and I am learning about this garden very, very quickly. So I will be working on this area because you can see there's a lot of things that are just struggling, and it's just because I just didn't think about this tree. So I'm sure a lot of you noticed the lighting this morning is kind of like this reddish color, and that is an all too familiar sight for a lot of us in California. That is smoke, wildfire smoke. There is a wildfire going on about 2 hours north of us. We are totally safe. My parents are safe. Robbie is safe, but he is close to the wildfire. So thank you for those of you asking. We are totally fine right now. It's just the smoke, and we'll be watching the air quality and make sure that we're not working outside if the air quality gets too bad. But I'm happy that I got the July blooming garden done. Yes, I waited until the very last of the month, but that seems like what I keep doing with this blooming garden, monthly blooming garden. That's okay though. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.